Hello, Terry Wheeler here from Thistle Downs Farm, and today we're starting installment 1 of the summer agricultural products for kids. Today's project is a self-watering plant. All right, so today we're going to make a self-watering plant. Now it's a plant that you probably have to water maybe once or twice a week. You just add water to it, but the plant will actually suck the water up itself as it needs it. So it doesn't need daily supervision, which is great. Now the things you need to make this are a sponge, old dry sponge, a pop bottle. We don't drink pop around here, so we drink Gatorade, but that's what we got here today. You're going to need some sharps, a pair of scissors, and something sharp, and some soil. So, let's get started. All right, we're going to start with a pop bottle. Now, in order to separate this, we're going to cut it in half. We're going to take the label off. Now, you will need to use sharps, scissors, and a knife. So make sure that your parents help you with these types of things. Mom and Dad, don't let them go. Number one tool that people hurt themselves on, including power tools, hammers, nails, stuff like that. Number one is knives. So please be very careful. What I would do is I'll punch a little hole about halfway through, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this off. Now if you're using a big soda bottle, you just cut it in half. And what I'm going to do is I'm separating the top from the bottom, just like that. And of course I took the label off, so it looks prettier. All right, we'll set that aside for right now. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our sponge. Now what I did was I took the cap, laid it on top of a dry sponge, a nice thick one, and I drew around it. The reason why we do that is we want it a little bigger than the hole we're going to put it in. So, but you try to cut a dry sponge and it's not much fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, just set it in some water, flip it again, and because I used a permanent marker, I still have my circle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut that right out. I'll cut my circle right out. It does not have to be perfect. And I'm just going to, again, kids, if you need help, ask your parents. Don't try to do stuff by yourself. It's not worth hurting yourself. All right. Now I've got a little round sponge, and I'm going to put that right in Mr. Hole here. And what that's going to do is that's going to make a barrier between your water and your soil. Right? And this will go in here like this. Water goes here, but right now we're going to add soil. All right, it's going to pack down a little bit, so add a little bit more water than you need. I'm just trying to soak it in good, soak it in good. Good. Fill the bottom right up. If it looks a little dirty, we'll just pour it out. Add some more. I'm going to set this in here, just like that. See, like I'm doing this outdoors, not in my shop. And what you got now is you have a water reservoir and a membrane that will suck the water up into the plant as the plant needs it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to plant a seed. Today I'm planting cantaloupe. These are little cantaloupe seeds. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck those into the plant. Now cantaloupes like about a 1/2 inch in, and just poke them in. Cover them up, and just pinch them closed. So they're closed, all right? And you're going to take this and you're going to put it someplace where it's going to get a lot of sun. Remember, you only have to check it maybe once a week to make sure that there's water in your reservoir, because it's a self-watering plant. Now we put one aside about 2 weeks ago, and this is what ours looks like right now. This is a bean plant, and it's ready to be transplanted now in outdoors or in a bigger pot. So if you can do this once, you can do it several times. So you could have several of these with different types of seeds in them and have an indoor garden if you don't have room for one, or put it out on your porch, just so long as it gets daily sunlight, 4 to 6 hours, and you'll have a wonderful little garden. Not a hard project. Next week, we're going to be talking about making a potato maze, or as Compost Cody would say, a tater maze. Taters. If you'd like to see more of this kind of content, you're working with your kids, either hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll have something for you every week. Love, peace, and light.